In contrast to their studied frugality, think breakfast cereal stored in plastic containers while huddled round one bar of an electric fire, King Charles always seemed to prefer a billionaire's lifestyle of polo ponies, helicopters, and lavish foreign holidays. Welcome to Raw Gold TV. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming celebrity gists. Rumors that he likes his shoelaces ironed and his toothpaste squeezed just won't go away. Charles's well-known penchant for magnificence looks set to be on full display at the annual gathering of the inner circle of the royal family at their country home, Sandringham, this Christmas. As a result, we know exactly who is going, and Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are not. A situation made even less surprising by the saga over the guest list being followed by the blazing headlines around Charles and Kate Middleton being named as the alleged royal racists in the Dutch editions of Ahmed Scobie's book Endgame. How that draft ended up getting printed and who Scobie's source or sources will remain unknown. More unknowns. What Charles and/or Kate said or did not say about the color of the skin of Harry and Meghan's then unborn son Archie, and will the royal code of silence around the whole thing be maintained, or will the initial whispers of possible legal action ever materialize into anything? Charles is thought to still be smarting from being named in Scobie's book, with palace insiders briefing that they believe the leak came from Meghan's camp. However, a friend of the king told the Daily Beast he would of course want to speak to his son and his family at Christmas. Harry's victory in his phone hacking case against Mirror Group newspapers, with legal rulings pending in his cases against Associated Newspapers and Rupert Murdoch's News Group newspapers, was a monumental moment in the relationship between royals and the press. But even if his family privately hail his success, personal relationships remain fractured, with sources previously telling the Daily Beast that Harry and Prince William's relationship damaged beyond repair. Had Harry and Meghan actually come for Christmas, it is entirely likely that William and Kate would have found another place to chow down on turkey. Harry and Meghan are thought to be spending Christmas in Montecito, or with their children and probably Meghan's mom, Doria Ragland. So, who will be at Sandringham? William, Kate, and their children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis are expected to attend and also take part in the annual walk to the local church, which is as good a guide to any to see who is in and who is out of the royal fold. William and Kate will likely stay at their country retreat, Anmer Hall, and may head to Kate's parents on Boxing Day. The most startling change is that both of Queen Camilla's children, Tom Parker Bowles and Laura Lopez, and her 5 grandchildren, have all been invited. Camilla's sister, the interior designer Annabel Elliott, also has an invite. Prince Andrew and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, along with their daughters Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, and their respective families, are invited, in a clear sign that the king wants his brother accorded respect and fully involved in family events. Andrew, who was forced to stand down from royal life after being accused of sex crimes, is to be hosted with his family at one of the property's most desirable homes, Wood Farm, the retirement home of Prince Philip. Other members of the royal family like Princess Anne and her kids and their spouses and children will also be there. The extra numbers mean that some staff are likely to have to give up their rooms in the house. They also mean that the big lunch will now be served in the ballroom of Sandringham House, rather than the dining room, as has previously been the custom. The general structure of the meals themselves: kippers and kedgeree for breakfast for the men in the dining room, but served as breakfast in bed to the women, roast turkey with all the trimmings for lunch, and an elaborate evening buffet featuring a variety of meats and cheeses will not change. St. Mary Magdalene Church is located on the grounds of the Sandringham estate, and fans of Prince Louis and his funny faces will be hoping to see him again after he made his royal walk debut last year on his grandfather's first Christmas as king. At 3 p.m., everything will stop, much as it did in the late Queen's Day, for the King's speech, which is pre-recorded and broadcast on the BBC. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification